So there's a big question going around. Is Nick Diaz serious? And that kind of surprised me that it was a question, but I guess in fairness, particularly with the break that he's taken and some of the other things where he's, kind of done some call outs, but then laid low again, I suppose it's fair, but boy, that wasn't how I interpret it. I sure took it as sincere. I thought, yeah, he's serious. Now, I don't know the backstory on Nick in terms of, is he in the gym regularly? With Nate, before Nate came out of retirement, I did know that. Nate actually carries classes. Nate is in that gym all the time, not just doing his own workout. He's teaching class. He teaches kids. I mean, he's in that gym. He's got a very structured day. Nate does. I don't know if that's true with Nick. I know that at one point Nick was into the triathlons, but Nick was also posting pictures on social media coming out of the water, packing his bike down. I haven't seen that in a while. I know he lives a very clean lifestyle in terms of his diet. Jake Shields and some guys have told me if you ever have a pop and Nick Diaz walks in the room, he won't even say anything to you. Just pick your pop up and walk over and dump it out and come back, then sit down and start talking to you. Or he'll take your pop and he'll go dump it out and he'll fill your cup up with water and just sit it. It won't even say anything, but there's certain things that he just will not put in his body, and he doesn't like it if you put in yours. But it does speak to a little bit of this clean lifestyle. Nick, to my understanding, at one point had moved to Las Vegas, and I don't know if that was just an extended staycation or if he moved out there, but I would bring that up because that would take him out of my argument that he's in Stockton and he's in the gym with Coach Perez every day. I don't know. I just saw Nick. I saw him about 3 hours, maybe 2 hours after Nate fought Masvidal. We were staying at the same hotel. We end up in the elevator together. We go up 24 floors, so it's a pretty quick conversation, but I'm looking at it. He looked good. I thought he looked really good. I bet you he's walking around at 190. But to put in perspective for you, his last fight was at 185, so he's basically on weight. You don't get to just stay in weight like that. You don't get to just look great like he looks without doing something and staying busy. So I do think that he is serious. One thing that I would also offer, Dana's been very clear and very public, and he said this with a few guys. When they want to fight, they're going to call me. I don't care what they say in the media. I don't even care what I read in the media. There's certain guys I'm not going to chase. I've done that game, and I'm too busy, and I'm not doing it. But yes, I do respect them, and yes, I would give them an opportunity. But here's the dance. You come to me when you're ready. No BS, no big carrot dangling. You got a contract, I'll get you but you come to me. Said that about Brock Lesnar. Look, he'll come to me. I think at one point, Ronda got put into that. There was no hard feelings between Brock and Dana or Ronda and Dana. But you'll come to me. I'm not going to chase you. Nick is in that same boat. I've heard Dana say those words. Not speaking out of school. He said that very publicly on SportsCenter. If he wants to fight, he'll come to me. So I think that really is probably the biggest question. If people want to discuss, is Nick Diaz serious? I'm coming to you from a perspective that I just saw the guy. He looked great. By my eyes, he looked great. Does that mean he wants to fight? No, we're having two different conversations. If he wants to fight, he'll call Dana.
He's been running these streets for years, and he's still here, and so is fear. Undisputed, never lost a round. Bodies hit the ground when the bad guy comes to town. American gangster, this man will put a hurt on you. You'll be crying for your mama by the time he's through. You better believe that your life's in danger when you see the American gangster.